Word to the cloud. Hey, I heard you. Okay, everybody, welcome to the July 19th Learn and Earn with Molly and Team Onward. If you're here live, welcome. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time. If you're on the replay, hey, thank you for doing that too. That's great. I am going to offer a couple of incentives for the next two campaigns. Realize that when you do that, you must be an active representative. The only way you can earn one of these without having an order is if you're brand new. If you're brand new and you just happen to like, this is the one you watch, then you lucky. I don't say you got to have an order. But for everybody else, for especially this one, because it is actually swag material. So I make you do a little bit more for that. So you have to either have one, you have to have a $250 order or more in either campaign 16 or 17, so that you know either one of those, because some of you have already put your order in, you're not putting the second order in. So this means you'll also have 17 to go towards. You have to have a $250 order, or for those of you who are just putting in a 17 order, in campaign 17, no, I take that back. That's what I'm doing for 18. Forget I just said that. We have some stuff coming out in 18. And then Lee said, don't put that out there too early because people hold the orders back. I know how y'all are. You be holding back on the orders because you want to win the incentive. Quit it. Don't do that. I'm not even going to tell you what I was going to do then. So that I'm not going to tell you. Forget it. I almost slipped up. So let me show you the swag real quick so we can kind of get on with the campaign stuff and I can show you some products. Okay, the first thing is, again, I've been digging, so I found some stuff. I found this shirt. Life is too short to wear bad lipstick. How about that? Is that like adorable? So no, it doesn't say Avon on it, but it is a conversation starter, and that's what I love about it. So, so life is too short. So that's going to be one of the products. The other thing I found, and I forgot I had this, never used it, a beach towel that says, I love it. I forget how I earned this. I think I earned that too. But anyways, yeah, so I found that in the box. It's pretty big. That's one part. So see, yeah, it is. It's pretty big. I kept looking at it going, you going to the beach? Do you want to take that? And then I said, I don't need that. I have one that says I went to Alaska beach towel. So I don't need that. So I can give this to y'all. And the other thing, you can't get these bags anymore. But again, these are great. This is when Amy and them will remember this, because this is when the Avon Star bags were in, when you could get the pen and everything. This says Avon Star, big and huge. And the inside has, of course, stars all in it. It has a flat bottom. It also has side pockets that are big enough for brochures. Also has side pockets for samples, place for your pen. Also, it has a pouch here. I love this because this is where you put the brochure that you want people to see. So they'll ask. It says Avon, and carry that bad boy with you to the beach, to the grocery store. Let it just sit in the cart and let people want it. But make sure you have samples and make sure you have brochures. So I think I might be able to find another one of these for the next time too. But those are the three things that you're going for. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to send me an email. Again, if you're watching this on replay, you must be on Team Onward team, not my tribe. There is a difference. There's a difference. You're my tribe, you're my team. This is for my team. If you're watching this on YouTube, campaign 16 or campaign 17, you must have a $250 order in order to be entered for this. So I will not pick the winners for this until the end of campaign 17. Now, last campaign, let's talk. Now, I didn't bring him in here with me. I should have, but I'm not getting up. So you all know. If you was on here, if you watched the replay, you saw it. I had the Avon blanket, the pink Avon blanket that said that's very, very cool. Love that. And then the bag, the beautiful bag with 125 lip balms. And then, of course, samples of all kinds that I was going to put in there and do that. So if you didn't do your homework, what's wrong with you people? If you didn't watch the replay, Guys, I can't make it any easier on you. If you want this stuff, I put it in the replay for you. I send it to you. I put it in the group. I give you some time to do it. And if you don't do it, I'm not, you got to work some, okay? You got to at least do the homework, guys. Don't make me be a mean mama. That's what's happening here. It's not supposed to be mean Mama Molly. It's just supposed to be Mama Molly. That's all it's supposed to be. But you got to do the homework. So I didn't have that many people do the homework. And first I said, oh, they just must have really been lousy gifts. Nobody, it's too hot. Nobody wants this nice little blanket. And I thought, well, when it comes wintertime and you in front of the fireplace, you're going to wish you had it. That's what's going to happen. You're going to wish you had it. So not to mention what you're going to have to curl up with that's going to remind you of me. Okay. It's going to remind you of me. Oh, look at this. Remember, all I had to do was do my homework. And now I had this nice Avon. Like when you go to the beach and you put the beach towel down on the sand, you went, Molly, this is so awesome because look, all I had to do was do my homework and I got the beach towel. Well, and you had to put a $250 order in too, but that's beside the point. Okay. So you're getting my point. So last Learn and Earn, July the 5th, the winners of that are, hold on, I've got them marked here. Dun, 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 dun. Denise Gretz, you got the samples, the lip balms, and the bag, girl. So congratulations on that. Way to go. Let me see. Let me find the other one here who also did the homework. Dun, 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 dun. And what was the homework last time? How do you educate yourself on products for customers? That's all I wanted to know. It didn't matter if you did it my way or not. I just kind of wanted to know how y'all did that. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I finally got myself unmuted.
Yay! Okay, and the blanket is going to, why don't I have anybody marked for the blanket? I know I do. Hold on, guys. There's a lot of names here. That's what it is. What is it? 2, 3. Adriana Sullivan, she is the one who got that. Matter of fact, I almost missed her. Adriana, you need to do me a favor. You've got to quit sending your emails to my AOL account and you've got to change it and send it to my Gmail account. I almost missed it big time because I don't use AOL much anymore, but a couple of bills. And I said, I think that's my Adriana. I don't think that's an advertisement. So it's the same. You just have to send it to Gmail instead of AOL. So just when you go in for my stuff, just change it from AOL because I don't want you not to get an entry for something. Luckily, I was on my game, so it's okay. So yes.
Well, I'm glad you were on your game. I'm excited.
And yes, you're getting the blanket, which every time, that's right, your kids
Love
like run
blankets.
off with it. It'll remind you of me. It's great. Yay, yay.
My
Okay,
kids
so
stole my last one. I got a green one from
see?
you. It said Avon off in the corner. My kids stole it.
Yep. Well, this one says Avon too, but it's a pink one and it's like one of those really soft blankets. I just got
It's
it
mine.
for,
It's staying in my bedroom.
I can't remember.
They
I
can't
got
steal
it for
this one.
something that I did with Avon. I don't know if it's when I hit President's Club, Honor Society, something. Oh no, I know what it was. It was the Pinnacle Awards. It was a regional Pinnacle Awards, and that was one of them. I said, well, the team will like this. So okay.
Hi, Miss
Okay,
Molly.
so that's, hi, baby. Look, don't be sad. It's
He
okay.
just woke up.
I know. Tell mommy, say, I don't like this. I know. Tell it. I know. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about campaign 17. This is a big campaign. If you do not do well in campaign 17, I'm going to be bold enough to say you are not working your business because when it is a skin so soft campaign, what's wrong with you people? Everybody does skin so soft. Everybody does skin so soft, but they're celebrating 60 years, which is great. Skin so soft is always in 60 years. We talked a little bit about this in the last time. Loving the fact a lot of people are just in love with the original scent. They don't like the other scents. They know that when they smell that Skin So Soft, they know what it's supposed to smell like and they want it. I am doing a giveaway, just personally what I'm doing. I am doing a giveaway of all 4 of these products here. for anybody who places a $60 order or not, I'm going to enter them in a giveaway for that. What I'm hoping is a lot of these people, some just use the lotion, some use the oil, some have never used the shower gel. My hopes are that I'm turning them on to a product they already like, but in a different area that they'll start buying. So I thought I would do that. So that's one of the things that I'm doing. And the other thing, let me see here, hold on. Bonus, the body oil and shower gels are also available in bonus sizes for your customers. Yes. I personally like the Soft and Sensual. I don't know why people don't. I think that's the best smelling. I think it smells better than the regular, but that's just me. They also have the Radiant Moisture, which is the one in the yellow. And then they have, let's see, what else do they have? They still have the Skin So Soft, Fresh and Smooth. So the shaving stuff and the hair removal. They have all that. And then they have the Supreme Nourishment. That's got the coconut oil in it. And it also has a more tropical scent. So, and it kind of looks different, but people don't realize that this is Skin So Soft too. They have the regular lotion, they have the body wash, but they also have that body cream, which of course is a little bit thicker, and customers seem to fall in love with that. Last year, I took that and got one container and I made samples of it. I got the little things, and everybody who placed an order with me in person or people who asked me for a sample pack, I put that in the sample pack. And because it didn't smell what they know as Skin So Soft, because some people don't like the original scent, they'll use it for bug guard, for this, for that. But because they were like, wow, they really loved the smell of it and the thickness of the fact that this was a body cream instead of just a lotion that's really thin. It's kind of weird how some people like that lotion. They want to know that that just sinks right in. And other people just really like that thicker body cream for their elbows, their knees, whatever, their feet. So whatever it is they want. The other thing is, of course, the oils. The Soft and Sensual, the Comforting Shea they have, and the original. We talked about last time, there are 5 ways to use it. You can apply it to dry skin. Some people apply it after a steamy shower. Some people, while you're in the shower and after cleansing, they rub that all over. And then some people put it in their bath. Remind them, do not slip because it is oily. Oh my goodness. But a lot of people do. They'll put a little bit of this in their bath and they love it. I have got ladies who just live by the fact that Skin So Soft is part of their bath time regimen. Let's see what else. And for those places, yeah, and a lot of people use it and they'll take a cotton ball. They'll take a little bit of that oil, take a cotton, and they will just put it to their elbows. If people who put their elbows on their desk all the time, I think the lotions work that well too. Some of these people don't. They say, no, the oil sinks right in and it really, really works a number on it. So these are things that as you're hearing it, and again, if you have the What's News and you're keeping this information is amazing, especially when you're putting your stories on your Facebook. You know, Alexandra is very good at this. I follow her on Instagram and will follow her stories and stuff, and she'll grab a picture, either that maybe she's taken by herself, but I think a lot of them are from her e-store, and she'll put that on there and she'll put her link on there. But it will say something about that product that somebody's going to go, oh, wait a minute, what's that for? Or what's different about that? It doesn't have to be anything long and drawn out. Just take one thing. How about bath time? A picture of a bathtub, and then you have the Skin So Soft. And have you ever taken a luxurious bath with this? You know, ask me about what the benefits are. Again, pose a question. So then if they want to respond to that story or comment on that post, that you can then take it to a private message and tell them exactly what's great about that. You know, stuff like this doesn't stay out because it's not good. You know, I think about it, 60 years, that's a lot of years for a product. I mean, we're 135 years young, but this in itself has been, when you say Skin So Soft, that's why people know Avon. So, so this is a time. And then sometimes just something like you know, Skin So Soft's having a birthday. Put a celebration hat on it. Use some of the little artwork that they have there, and make it look as though you're celebrating. And this is a lot of times when you can say, purchase this, contact me for what you'll get for free if you purchase one of these. Maybe that looks like a hand lotion for you in the same scent. I wait for people to order, especially if I have a good customer. And let's say that they do order Skin So Soft or something that has a hand lotion to it. Then I will immediately go ahead and just purchase one of those for me. And then I will put that in their order just as a free gift, because sometimes they use the oil, they don't even realize there's a hand lotion out there for it. So, but I try to use something that's not going to cost me an arm and a leg. So even where I'm at it in my business right now, these are the things that I'm doing. Belief has just come out with, of course, their Aqua Bomb Belief, but the Aloe Vera. So this is really good for people. They feel like their skin is tired. They feel like they've been in the sun. Think about that. Here we are. You can't help it. I know some people are wearing the SPFs, but when you're out there for 12 and 13 hours, sometimes they don't reapply. Sometimes they never apply, but they're looking for something. The Belief, this new Belief they have out with the Aloe is amazing. I was able to get a free try it size. So I used it for the first time. Lee and I had been just sitting out here on the patio, and the sun was definitely, that North Carolina sun was coming through, but I didn't realize we were only out there for like 15 minutes. But when I came in and I tried it and I said, wow, this is really some good stuff. So you also, they have the samples and the 3-pack. Make sure you're investing in the samples, and you need to invest in them when they first come out, because Avon reps everywhere go crazy in the samples, and before you know it, they're gone, and it takes them a while to get those back in. Then, of course, in here, they talk about all the other Belief. I mean, look how we've grown from just the one Belief product that they bought out that everybody lost their mind about because Ulta had it too. And Lord knows it didn't hurt my customers. They certainly would rather buy it from me and have it coming in their order. But now they've turned us into that conglomerate that you can't get all these products at Ulta. But again, how do you know how to introduce these to your customers if you don't know what the benefit is? They have a sleeping mask. They have the Aqua Bomb mist that you can spray. They have the eye bomb. They have the resurfacing with the PHA and the AHA 10% serum. They have the revitalizing, the one with the amino acid solution. You know, when you look at this, the jelly cleanser, these are not really expensive products, but these are what we call repeat sales. You find out what they need, you give them a sample of something, whatever that looks like. But I think a lot of times with representatives, they give the sample, but they drop the ball. They give the sample, they hope they're just going to love it, they hope they're going to use it, and then they just think, oh, if they didn't hear back from them, they don't like it. That's not true necessarily. Some of them took the sample out and they're like, oh, wow, look at this. It's a sample. They set it aside. They want to use it. They want to, okay, what's going on here? But I will call them and go, hey, I sent you some samples, or I'll text them. A lot of times I do texting more than anything else. And I'll say, hey, for this campaign, anybody who ordered, I sent them a Belief sample, just wondering, did you like it? And if you didn't, what didn't you like about it? Because think about Belief itself. If they don't want something that's greasy, they should be on the Aqua Bomb, right? But if they want something that has a whole lot more moisturizing in it, they should have the moisturizing bomb. There is a difference. So if they go, well, I just felt like when I got up, I just kind of felt greasy. You know, I'm like, well, your skin didn't need all that moisture then. Let me get you a sample of the Aqua Bomb. And to them, it's like, oh, okay, because, oh, you have something that might take care of what I'm looking for. That can be a huge thing too. But if we don't learn about the products and we don't know what people could be looking for, then you're not going to sell it. They're just going to keep going past, because look at all those products that have belief on it. They're just, it's make it your mission to pick. We talked about this last time again. What product are you picking each campaign according to the campaign, where you are kind of saying, what am I going to introduce our customers to? What am I going to, okay, you may have known about this, you may not have known about this, but hey, wanted to let you know. And I always pick something that's a sale price for it. It may be fragrance one time, because maybe they've given us a lot of information on a fragrance. And so I had a lady who, by the way, is a customer in Maryland, from where I'm originally from. She emailed me today. Now, something I never knew about her is she lives in Maryland, but she has a beach house in Delaware. So she says, Molly, I've always been the soft musk lover with Avon, but she says, we can only get that like at Christmas time when they bring it back, or for special things. And when they do, she gets like 10 of them. I mean, she's definitely a big buyer, and she's an online buyer now. She used to be in person, but she said, I'm ready. I see all these new scents. She says, I'm ready to venture out and see what else you have. She specifically asked for one of the layered, and then she asked for, I can't remember the other one, but she asked for another one. And I said, wow, I have those, but I also have 4 or 5 more. I have some of the artesian. I have all these ones that, here I am. I got somebody asking for fragrance, and I said, take your time. I'm going to send you a bundle of these samples and let me know what you like. And she goes, oh, well, can you send them to Delaware so I don't have to wait till I get home? And I'm like, sure. So again, that came on the heels of me knowing that after winning the $100 my way, I picked the sample things last time. So I got all these extra samples, and I thought, I normally take half of them and in some way give them to you guys. But I thought, I've got to start turning some customers on. As Avon has gotten rid of some of these other things that weren't selling so well, I want to start turning my customers on to fragrance. So even though I was only talking about one fragrance, I said, but I have samples of so many. If any of you are interested in samples, please reach out. Now, she was one person, but think about this. If I can figure out what sample is her new favorite, she orders them 10 at a time. Maybe she'll now only order them just 2 or 3 because we have them. But this is this is something that you use over and over again. She uses it every day. You're not going to have people who reach out all the time like that. But here's what you're guaranteed. If you don't do something, nobody's going to reach out ever. That's what's going to happen. They're just going to see something they might like, and that's it. Or maybe instead of figuring out with you what they like, they're going to be walking through Macy's, where they're going to pay 5 times the amount that they do with us. And they're going to find something at Macy's or Target or even CVS, and that little thing they have where they're going to have their little fragrance things there. We don't want that. But if you're not doing something to turn them on to it, then either you're really not interested in growing your business as you say you are, and you're just hanging around for the bags in the beach towels, or you just are not real sure how to do it. It can become very easy. You don't have to go buy 10 different samples at a time. But in reality, when you're placing that order, every campaign, you should be buying a different sample that you would like to introduce to your customers, that you would like to have in person, to be able to say, here's my little Ziploc baggie of it. And then whether you tape it on the brochure or something that you do. I am always investing. Now, it's been great with the $100 my way just to get a bunch of them that way. But I am always investing in samples. Something new comes out. If Avon says in the what's new, if you buy this, we're going to give you 6 samples of this, or I'm on it. I am on it because, one, I need to try the product. But if I'm going to try the original product that I'm buying, I need to know, how is this? And then who can I introduce to this product? So think about that. Guys, it's no different than when they have really great jewelry and you buy the jewelry, whether it's the earrings. I mean, it seems like every pair of earrings that I wear, and a lot of them, they haven't been in for years. I mean, most of all my earrings are normally from Avon, or somebody's given them to me. I am that person when it comes to earrings, but I'll say, oh, it's Avon. I said, no, you can't get these anymore because I think these are about 6 years old. And she's like, what? They're Avon and they're 6 years old, and and I'm like, oh yeah, they're great. Everything I have, I must have 300 pairs of earrings, and they're all Avon. But I said, but this is what we have now. Here's brochure. Take a look at this, what they have. I said, they're great. They're hypoallergenic. They're all these things that you can say. If you're somebody who you like the cuff bracelets, or you're a necklace person, you should be wearing stuff like that if it's your thing. I'm not telling you to wear what you don't like. I'm not telling you to walk around with the perfume that gives you a migraine. That's not what I'm telling you. But whatever it is, you should be showing something out there, because if you don't, they really don't know. Now, I got this for my son, Anthony. Got this bracelet for him, and I went ahead and I ordered this. I got to tell you, Andrew said something about this that was really small. Y'all see my kids. I don't exactly have little kids. They're definitely grown men. He loved it. It did fit him like a choker here, but that's what most of the guys, unless they're wearing a cross or something, are wearing. He really liked it. So it may be, if you do have like an 18-inch neck already, or a 20-inch neck or something, and if it's only X amount long, yeah, it's going to be tighter than it should be. But when I think about these, and I think about, like, my boys are in their late 20s, early 30s, this works for them. This works for them. It's easy to put on. So realize what might not be for anybody could be for them. I also got him the stainless steel stud and hoop earring. I can't believe I'm a mom who's saying that, right? I remember me going, you're piercing your what? You're not piercing your nose. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? I don't understand this. What is wrong with this generation? And where did I go wrong, right? That used to be me. Now I'm just like, he comes to see me and I'm like, oh, you got a new nose ring, blah, blah, blah. So this time it was like, I'm helping you out. I got something here. You got your ears pierced, you got your nose pierced. I don't know what this is that you're going through, but you keep going through it, but at least advertise for me and give them my website, Beauty with Molly, so that they can go buy their own. Thank you very much. So I have just gone along with it. But even if it's like the stainless steel bracelet, the reason I do that with them is because, again, they're hanging with all their buds. They're out there paintballing and their leagues and stuff. They're out there. And a lot of times what happens is it's not the guys who see it. It's the guys, women who see it. And they're like, oh, Anthony, where'd you get that? But that's so nice. That would look so good on Jimmy. Jimmy, don't you like that? And Jimmy's like, she gonna make me wear it because she wants me to wear it, not because I like it. We know what's coming, right? We know what's coming. But the point is, he will, because if he doesn't, she's not gonna be very happy. Well, then he's immediately like, oh, my mom, she's an Avon rep. Yes, she sent this up to me, blah, blah, blah. So think about that. Sometimes you buy stuff because you're hoping that they're going to demo it for you, especially when it comes to jewelry and stuff like that. My sister-in-law, Anne, who lives with me, I know what type earrings she likes, and I will buy her earrings or a necklace set because she always wears them to church. And so what happens is all her friends see that and they're like, oh, I like your earrings. Oh yeah, it's Molly. I didn't see that when you bought the Avon book. Well, I don't know. Maybe you didn't see that. Molly just bought this for me. And I'm like, the answer is it's coming in the next campaign. Here's the brochure. Give them a brochure right then so they can get it. So I do things like that, not with everybody, guys, but when I know people are out there in the public, sometimes, or somebody who works in an office building with other people, sometimes I gift those customers those things that they love, because when they wear them, they're going to say, where did you get that? And they're going to say, oh, my Avon representative gave that to me or gifted that to me, whatever it may be. So you know how some of these people who register on your e-stores, and some of them I've noticed lately have been putting their birthdays down. That's great for me because a lot of people don't do that. But some of my customers recently are going through the whole registration thing and they're putting in their date of birth, which is great. So when I know it's somebody who hasn't just registered, but they've bought from me, I'm using that opportunity when it comes up to say, yeah, I need to send them something just to say, thank you for choosing me and staying with me. Here's 3 or 4 samples of our latest skincare, whatever that looks like, or samples of everything. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful day. It doesn't have to be jewelry all the time. It doesn't have to be something that's not in your budget as an Avon rep where you're at now. But the more you make the connection with the customer, the more the customer is going to be opening that book, that catalog that she gets in the mail or that she got on her door, or however that looks for you. She's going to open that first. You know why? Because you're doing a whole lot more than the Jessica Londons, the Lane Bryants, the Romans, though whoever else is out there. They just send in the catalog saying spend 175 and we give you 50 off. That's what they saying. We're saying we got samples. Who wants them? So think about that. The Wow Deal, of course, is out there. And again, this is for anybody. Very seldom do Premier or Contenders have a chance to earn 40% commission. When they have these Wow Deals, everybody is guaranteed 40% on that. So you can sell the whole set for $50 if you wanted to. But you're only going to pay $30 for it. And if you chose to buy it, if you choose to break it up, whatever that looks like, and sell it separately, that's what I've been doing. I'm not going to lie. I haven't sold the sets, but I am selling it separately because I'm going through seeing who's bought this, who's bought that. And these are great things to turn people on for your price if you have a VIP group too. If you have a VIP group where you can, I don't know, some of the people have parties or games or something, and they're guessing games, whatever it may be. Place an order of this or that. Did you blah blah blah, and then say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Or if you're trying to sell it, you can sell it in there. If it's $27 like the regular price is for the vitamin C warming peel, you didn't pay that. What if you could sell that for $10? Think about this, 5 products, you've paid $30. What if you could say, no, this is a $27 value. I'm selling it to the first person who comments for $10 that's in there. And all you have to do is pay the postage. The postage on something like that's going to be $2 or $3. You need to think about things like that, because VIP groups will move the products. And if they love it, guess what? They're going to come back. Guess what? They're going to buy, because you've turned them on to that. They have the moisturizer. I use the bamboo charcoal body scrub and cleanser. I love that. My customers all know I love it. The hemp dry body oil. And then of course the hair oil serum and the Propolis. These are things that, something, when you say this shampoo is regularly $18, but I'm looking for the first person who wants to try, really needs a new hair serum, whatever this may be, whatever you're selling, and break it down. Guys, all you have to make back on it is $30 to get your money back on all 5 products. And the thing is, this isn't about well, Molly, I may have 5 people in the group. What if you sold all those products to all 5 people? Think about it. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of people in my VIP group. I don't. Some people just can't stand Facebook after the elections and all of that stuff, so they're not on there. I haven't put it out in a long time for customers. Would they like to join? Because there are special deals, there are special products, there are things that they can get. But if you did it, and even you don't have to be active every day with that. You can call it, Giveaway Wednesday, Best Sale Saturday. And then you can do that with anything you have. It doesn't have to be just the Wow Deals. Think about something that you still have. 2 lipsticks, but Molly, they don't even carry those lipsticks anymore. Who cares? They're unused lipsticks. Sell those bad boys for $5 a piece. Come on, make some money back. Why are you letting it sit on your shelf like that? That's ridiculous. We in business to make money, to share products. And then when they're done using it, you know what they just bought. If they say they love it, now your job says, I got to write this down in my notebook. Let me find the nearest thing to it color-wise. Because when she say, oh, I really love this. And I say, well, it's discontinued, but I've already been researching this. This is what you need to get now. Matter of fact, it's going to be more moisturizing. You're going to love it. So think about things like that. Again, hopefully a helpful hint. Again, deodorants are still buy one, get one free. They can still get certain lip balms. You can get 10 of them for $4.98. There's the hair care guide. Again, we saw all this last time. Hair care guide, all of that. That's all in there. Bug Guard is still out there. The samples, you can't gripe about samples anymore. We've got more than enough samples. So that starts Wednesday morning. Officially your e-store, it starts tomorrow, because anything that comes, well, now it's over. Anything that isn't already in your e-store, now that's already turned over to to campaign 17. So they're going to start seeing that, and officially our site just turns over. So you got to get on it. Now is the time. They say from 19 on, but for me, it's always been 17 on, because for whatever reason, kids are going back to school earlier now. Even though I don't have kids in school anymore, they're all sending them back a lot earlier. So it used to be that really didn't happen until 19 or 20. And for those of you who are either trying to hit Premier or you're trying to hit PC before campaign 21, this is a good deal. Now, don't get all frazzled if you haven't had great campaigns and you haven't made PC yet, because before you felt like you had till campaign 26. I get it. So if you don't make PC or you didn't make Premier by campaign 21, it doesn't mean that you can't make it. It just means that if you don't make President's Club until campaign 24, okay, that means that for campaigns 22 and 23, you're going to make the next level down, which for PC would be Premier, or Premier is going to be Contender. So you're going to go back down to 25%. Only for those campaigns until you hit it. Even if you hit it in campaign 26, you've got 1 through 21 that you're going to have PC again. So quit griping, and this probably isn't for my team so much as it is the people who watch my videos, so I'm just going to say it. Quit griping about what you think Avon's taken away and work on it and try to make sure that you make it by campaign 26, so that you have the privilege that initially they were going to take away from us to have from 1 to 21 or whatever. And look, it's not that they couldn't change it. They might change it again. But in essence, don't you want to make sure that by campaign 26, you hit it? So whatever it is they come up with, you already have it in the bag. It can be done. So don't stay down on it. You got to move onward no matter what towards the goal that you want. Okay, let's talk about campaign 18. Campaign 18, a love story. We are talking a lot about our FNG, face perfectors. They sent me a few of these things, which I think that I gotta tell you, the applicators and things like that are very, very cool. This is the Glow Bomb, the Love Glow Bomb stick. And this is in, hold on. This is in Moonstruck. Now, this is what it looks like, which I think is very cool. Here's the other side. So again, it's very kind of flashy looking when you take it out, you lift up, and then it has a little turn wand thing right here at the bottom. Hold on, here we go, boom. And as you can see, there it is, okay? This is, again, somebody who has the blush, and if they wanna put a little highlighter on the top of it, maybe beside their nose. This is great. This is the Moonstruck. This is, hold on. Let me look here. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. I was hoping they would send us the illuminating stick. I wanted to compare that to the bronzing stick we had. This is actually, they call this a glow getter. Bum, ba-dum. Let's see here. They are going to have this in Moonstruck, Daydreaming, which again is a lighter, soft, natural, radiant glow. Then they also have a Sparks Flying and a Glown Real Good. So I love that. Now, what's this other one they sent me? Let me see. I don't want to use this because I'm going to be putting this in one of the gifts for people who actually earn the bags and everything. I want to give this stuff away. I've already ordered mine. This one is Heart of Gold. And this is the Glow Bomb bronzing stick, okay? And again, looks the same way. It's gonna do the same thing, but look at this. And this would be a great color for me too. Look at this. Really, really pretty. Look at that. Look how thick that is. And again, there's a lot in here, rolls up, rolls down with no problem. Look, we are in the midst of summer right now, but a lot of people still aren't, they want the look of having that glow, that after sun glow. But if you're like me, you're not so willing to get out there in the sun. I did enough years like that, sorry to say, doing skin damage, but I like to at least look like that I have. And this is something. So for people who are looking for that, and if you want to talk about how to get to the younger generation, the nieces, the nephews, whatever, well, maybe the nephews, maybe not the nephews, I don't know. But the nieces definitely, ain't no judgment here. I'm just saying. Whoever it is that wants to use this, but think about this. If you have, I have nieces, two that are older, one that's 20, another one who is 16, and they're all doing their makeup thing. And I can send them this, and my deal to them is this. If you like it, I want you to tell me you like it. If you like it and you want to still have things come to you, then I want you to tell people where you've gotten it. Look, these kids got money today. Let me be clear. They got money today. And they will spend it. And especially if they like it. And I would love to tell you that it used to be Avon didn't put a whole lot in packaging, but when they see stuff like this and it has love on it and all this good stuff, let me tell you something. They go for the packaging. They're like the old women with the perfume, but oh no, don't open that perfume. It stinks, but isn't the bottle pretty? The bottle's so pretty. It's just the prettiest bottle. I love it sitting on my dresser. That's what happens a lot of times when I go to the senior communities. I'm okay with that. But they love this. They love the fact that when they're pulling this out and they're in the mirror at school and they're reapplying whatever they're doing, somebody's asking them, where'd you get that? I've never, so I didn't see, did you get that at Target? Where did you get that? They're asking. So if you have somebody that you can, whether it's a daughter, a granddaughter, whatever that looks like. For me right now, it's nieces. My granddaughter is just kind of starting to dip her toe in the makeup pool just a little bit. I'm not rushing that because I wanted to stay young. But yeah, these are really great. So this is called Colors of Love 101. They have the stick, they have the glow bomb, they have the glow beads, they have the matte mineral powder, they have the cushion blush, they have the cushion highlighter, the bronzer, this whole line. And what about the limited edition, the FMG Colors of Love Lip Shine? I got to tell you something. That's been some great stuff. I have all three of those colors of the lip shine. I'm wearing one of them tonight. Which one am I wearing? Yesterday, I wore the Summer Kiss, and I love it because I love the more natural colors. This is the Sunset Sail, and then they have the Beachy Peach also. But it doesn't cake. It doesn't get into the lines of your lip. It's really like a colored shine. It's fabulous. And I really wasn't sure I'd like it, but I did. But my whole deal is if I'm not telling anybody I like it, this is going to be gone because those and the eye palette, and I love the eye palette too. They're limited edition because these are summer colors. That's why. So we should have already technically been pushing these, but they still have them in, at least when I checked the other day. So that's a good thing. Let me see what else they had in here. Hold on. Oh, this is the Jeju Aloe spray. Did you guys see them demonstrating this on the Avon USA site, which a lot of people, they have the gel and the gel is great, but this is actually the spray for this. And a lot of people, look, if they've got sunburn, if they've got skin irritation, whatever it is that it looks like, this is definitely a great, great product. I'm trying to see if they actually have it placed in the book here. I thought they did, but they may not because they dedicated this all to, yeah, it's in the books, but this is great. And again, it's healing. It's got the aloe in it, but it's really it's not like a thick spray either. Like when I see that, but you can spray. It's not a heavy scent. It is a very summery scent, but it's nice. I don't even have anything going on, but you can feel the soothe of it. Some people are actually putting this in the refrigerator and keeping it cold. And then they spray it, give somebody a heart attack, obviously, when they don't know, on their back or something. That is some good stuff. If somebody goes, I don't like the glumpy, I don't like putting my hands in the aloe and rubbing it all over, introduce them for this. And by the way, burns too. Anything that has aloe in it can be a good thing for burns. Then did you see that they have the heavy duty cleaning wipes now? Now, let me tell you what's funny. I do have the stuff. I use the mop and of course the dry and the wet wipes. I have that and I use that in my bathrooms because a lot of my bathrooms don't get used a lot, so they don't need a heavy cleaning. But I took these, I said, well, I don't need to put it on my mop. Let me see how it is just using the wipe. So I just pulled it out like using the wipe. And I got to tell you, I wiped my counters with it. This is great stuff. And it is a heavier wipe, even though I had no problem with the other wipes. This is great. And you have, how many do they say they have? It's jumbo size for double cleaning power. Fits the Homestar mop stick. It also fits the other one too. I can tell you that. And this is, and it's lemon scent. And I'm a lemon freak. I really like the smell of lemon. I think it smells clean. So that's kind of cool too. But let me see. Thick fabric, 2 times bigger. Oh, it has 50 wipes in here. So think about that, 50 wipes. And the lady that I introduced to the mop and the cleaners, now let me tell you, she does the same thing. She doesn't use the mop. She just pulls them out and uses them as cleaners. So don't always think about what they say it's for. Sometimes it can be used for different things. I sent these to my older nieces because, you know, they have their own houses, they have jobs, they like, you know, everybody wants to spray and then they're using their paper towels or they're using whatever. When you do this, you don't need all that. And you only need one because it's 2 times bigger. Let me show you. I don't know if any of you have had the opportunity. So let me show you here. Let me take this back off because I closed it back up. Let me see if I can get the one. I can smell the lemon. Oh my goodness. These are not like, look at these. You unfold them. These are big. They are big. And they smell clean. They're thick. They kind of expand, so they're rubber. It's going to clean whatever you have going on that you got to clean in your bathroom or you got to clean in your kitchen, whatever that looks like, these will work. Do you know how people don't know? Because we ain't sharing it. That's why. I look at some of the stuff, I'll see a few reps go, oh, I can't believe, you know, they took this away. Do you know why they're taking things away? Because we're not introducing them to our people and they're not buying them. And again, this isn't like, I try to pick a campaign and I say, okay, I know I have these home products. So for the next 2 weeks, when I'm sharing something, I'm going to make it about home products, not all at once, just one thing at a time. Why I like it, why I think they would like it, and how they can get it. I keep it simple. But this is something that, again, and especially if you got clean freaks, for sure, they're going to want an easy way to get that done. What else did they give me? Okay, they gave me, which one is this? This is the Glow Bomb Duo. Okay, so let me show you this first before I get to the other Hydrofusion. This is cool. Look at this one. Okay, so we have this one. And on this side, you have this, okay? And then on this side, so again, instead of buying one or the other, you've got one that you can use. And then the other one is like illuminating, where you can bring a little shine there, nose, tap, dimple, to the Cupid's kiss, whatever it may be. Believe it or not, again, if you're showing this, and isn't that a lot of it? Don't we have to get over the fear of showing stuff? We're like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do a live stream. Think about this. If you get people in a private group, you ain't got to worry about everybody talking about you. You shouldn't worry about it anyways. But if you do it in your private group where it's just your people who are interested, who want to support you. And matter of fact, I say, look, these are the days I want you to show up. You don't got to get on Facebook and hang around. These are the days I want you to show up because this is when I'm doing something. Or how about this? Come visit when you get home from work and go back and watch it, because it could be that nobody wanted it. So think about what you can do. Another big thing right now, the Daily Defense. this is our, this is, Lee uses this when he walks outside. He's not walking outside much now because it's just too hot. But it's got the SPF 50, and I have him put that on. And I got to tell you, this is the best stuff on the market for your face. It's the best stuff. If you've got a guy who's out there, my son Anthony he has his own power washing business. So he is in the sun all the time, and he's dealing with stuff like bleach and stuff like that. But mainly I'm just always worried because he doesn't really wear a hat. And this is what I send to him. I keep him in this because you don't need a lot, but it's got an SPF 50. So think about, again, we're talking about summer stuff, bug screen. Okay, so everybody needs to get away from the bugs. We want to stay away from the sun. What else, can we do?
Hey,
They're
Molly,
also, yes.
does that have a strong scent?
I don't think it does, baby, but let me check again just to make sure. Hold on. I'll be sending this to Anthony anyway. So let me see. I think Lee already has a couple. I want to say no. I want to say no. It's like that, so that you know. It's got a scent. Doesn't remind me of the old Avon skincare scents. Let me put it that way, because some of them were so bad I couldn't wear them because of the scent. This is more of a clean scent. I don't know if that's because of the SPF. I can tell you that even for that, for my hand, you don't need a lot. You saw I put like the head of a needle is what I put on there. So they don't need a lot. But no, I don't think it's strong. I don't. And for me, I would have to say yes if it was. Because again, that's a lot of the reasons I couldn't use some of the Avon products for years is because there was just too much fragrance in it. But I don't think this is bad. I don't. Maybe because it's the hydrofusion and that line doesn't have like a massive amount of scent to it, unlike some of the new products that were out that really seemed kind of perfumey, especially if it was on your face. It wouldn't bother me so much if it was somewhere else, but when it's on your face, you're smelling it all the time. So you got to know that you can handle it. So that's a good question, but not a lot, no. But I'm not going to tell you it has no scent because I can smell something. Also, the Esonox Anew LX Ultimate. They have the serum set, the jumbo serum set that is coming out in campaign 18. It's regularly $109 for the jumbo serum, the travel size serum, and then the travel size day cream. It's going to be on sale for $54.99. So for your skincare people, you've got that. Also, there's an Esonox Anew LX Ultimate Trial Kit. This is what's really cool about this. Free trial kit with any $50 Esonox Anew Ultimate purchase from this page. So think about this. If you've got somebody who they're going to order this set here, they get this set for free. So not only is that a $109 set, but this sample portion right here, this is a $31 gift that they're going to get if they do and they get it. So that is, that's a pretty good thing too. Lots of jewelry coming. Oh my goodness. I know you've seen it because I put it on the pages, but lots of jewelry coming. Some of this stuff is really, really pretty. It is really, really gorgeous. I love it when they do, like they have a set of 6 earring sets coming out. They're pierced hoops, but they've got every different color. They got green, gold, silver, pink, blue. They've got gold, yellow. It's going to match it with everything. They also are coming out with a new necklace pendant for the breast cancer awareness heel. So that everybody who buys that, a portion of that, of course, goes to the American Cancer Society. So a lot of stuff is coming. A lot of clothes and stuff are coming. Let me look here and see if there's anything and that we need to look at. And then again, how about the hot apple pie deal? Here we go. Look at this hot apple pie deal. The back of campaign 17 now. We're back on 17. We have a free bubble bath. Details on page 198. So let's look at that. How you gonna get that? Free bubble bath. Well, you know, why you keep saying it, but then you don't want to. Oh, it's on the sale pages. I get it. Okay, guys, this is a big sale book. Laura and I talked briefly about this. Because when she was asking, is it our big sale book? It was so weird for me to see Skin So Soft on the front of a sale book, but it is. Everything that's here from page 198 on, if they make a $50 purchase from pages 199 through the back cover, they're going to get a free bubble bath. They're going to get a free bubble bath for that. That, guys, is that's pretty huge, especially when I'm looking here at the Avon Senses sets that are there. Skin So Soft, Winter Soft, lots of Skin So Soft products here. Dr. Belmure, the therapy, things that they have, quote unquote, discontinued. What am I listening to here? Hey, Laura.
Hey, do you have to put that bubble bath on your order and then they
No,
adjust it at
no.
checkout?
Let me tell you what's cool about this, Laura. Let's say that somebody doesn't order $50, right? Like one customer doesn't order $50. For every $50 that the system picks up from these pages that people order, you're going to get a bubble bath for it automatically. You do not have to put it on there. It's going to come instantly with that. As soon as they see, okay, for every $50 you hit within these products offered, you're going to get a free bubble bath. So think about that. Think about this as something that you wanted. It gives you gifts for the future.
Also, the anniversary thing tomorrow night,
Yes.
is that different from this? Is that the big sale they normally have and they're doing it online?
They have, I just got that myself, and they are not giving a lot away there about what they're doing. I'm going to be honest, if they're putting this in the brochures, they must have a lot of these cats. That's the only thing I'm thinking, because if they're using that for the freebie, then they want. So I'm sure there's going to be, if they are doing this, the discussion's going to be, go to your representatives, go to their e-store and look through the brochure, okay? Because the only reason I think it might be different, and I'm not sure, Laura, is because we technically close out at 5 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Standard Time, but the system doesn't for us. But the e-store changes to, you know what I'm saying? They change tonight. There is a 50% chance it could be, and a 50% chance, but they're doing something big. They have to.
The only reason I'm asking is because, I have a lot of customers that wait for that big sale so they can buy the glimmer sticks, eyeliners and stuff. And they haven't had those on sale in a long time.
I don't think you're going to see that. I know what you're looking for, but this is a whole new world with it. I'm not going to say never. I think the best you're going to see with a sale on glimmer sticks and stuff is what you are seeing now, I know that they feel like they're waiting. LG is not old Avon, and they're not going to give current products away at a much lower price, because in their opinion, that's not putting any money in your pocket. We know we love them to buy. They would much rather us see a commission off of 4 glimmer sticks that they're going to be back in 2 months ordering from you than to be able to order for the same amount of money 10, and you're not going to see them order now for 5 campaigns, 6 campaigns, because now that's why reps were leaving. They would have these sales. Oh, that's great. I'm getting my customers to buy it, but they weren't coming back to buy these because they just bought 10 or 20 of them. So I don't think you're going to see that. And what you're seeing, even the prices that you're seeing now in this catalog, this is about getting rid of the stock that they have to bring in. Because remember, fourth quarter for us is getting ready to start. They need a place to bring in all of these. And I guarantee you that even though all these colors are on here, because these books are made up ahead of time, a lot of these things are not going to be available because we know they're already out of them because we've tried to get them for our customers. This is about purging. And you're right, that's what they normally do. But old Avon purged for a different reason. They didn't purge to get rid of stuff. They purged to show that they were selling more quantity of stuff for all different reasons where it doesn't matter because they don't even know the company anymore. This
Is
is
it a
about,
smart,
do
go
I?
ahead. Is it a smart move to go ahead and order these Christmas lip balms?
These are actually, hold on. Well, these are last year's lip balms.
I mean, they should still be good, don't you think?
No, they're good. They're good. That's not, they are definitely good. But like, you know, like the one that's a calendar, it's 2021.
Yeah.
I order these, and because of the price that they are, I'm going to order a lot of these because this is going to be part of my gift giving things that I give people, different things. And I want them to have a Christmas theme. So when yes, now they will have the new ones coming out like they always do. But this is because there's quite a few left. So if you don't take advantage of stuff like this and you know that you're going to want to use, yes, I would. This is very smart to do anything like that. And think about it. You're buying all those. Well, here comes your free bubble bath too. I don't know how many people are getting, but remember that's based on the price of it, not what we pay as representatives. So there's definitely a few that are going to be coming. So that's a good idea. Like, see, I want to do that with the masks. Things I know these aren't coming back, but I want to lift the eyebrows of people to say, oh, I never used this. I didn't know this was here. So when I'm sending a thank you to a new customer, postage wise and everything, giving them these single things here for these type of things, wow, they're going to love it. So yes, for things like that, I think it is 100% a good thing for you to get things like this that you can use further in your business going forward, for sure. And these are why I want to do things like with some of these lipsticks and all. In my customer group, I want to, as I'm revamping it now, I know we don't have these and we're not going to have these anymore. But some people have never even tried an Avon lipstick. I just want them to try it, see the color, see how it feels, and turn them on to something where, you know, and again, we talk about makeups and things that they have here that they're selling. Sometimes this is about turning people on to the products. I've ordered 2 of these things because you know why? Because when I have Christmas giveaways for my customers between campaigns 23 and 26, and I say, anybody who places a $60 order, every time you do in any of those campaigns, you're going to have another entry for, in this way, I know what I've already gotten. I know what I can say. You're going to be in a drawing for these 4 Christmas decorations. And think about this. Our 26 ends mid-December. It doesn't end after Christmas. So they're going to get these before Christmas is even older. So I take advantage of things like this. If I can get 2 or 3 of these things in order to push orders, and I just told them, I will, about the time that campaign 20 or 21 hits, I will be saying, looking forward to campaign 23. Boy, are you going to have a chance to win these products that I don't have to order. I have them in my hand. People who want to do baskets like that too, Laura. Let's say they want to look at some of these things that they have and they want to do like a skincare or something like that, or maybe a little bit of everything. These are the things you draw from. Now, a lot of leaders and reps will tell you, oh, well, don't do that because they can't get it anymore. That doesn't matter. When people are buying gifts and stuff, it's not about, they want that gift basket. They want what it is that they're going after. It's not always about, they don't even know if the people are going to like it that they're buying for. They're in hopes that they're going to love this package of stuff that they can get. But we have a lot of stuff like that coming up. Think about homecomings. People have homecoming queens or, you know, captain of the football team, whatever. I'm starting to think all of that. Do you want that gift bag for that person, that male in your life, that female in your life? And now I feel like we are the company that rather they're 11 years old or they're 111 years old. I feel like now we have something for everybody. And I think that's huge at this point. Okay. So yes, I would urge anybody who's looking at this now, and I'm going to try really hard to get this up. And so this is going to all our teams, leaders, so that they know to take advantage of stuff. And look, even I'm not talking about the really, really expensive stuff. Let's think about this. They've got hand creams on regularly $3. The Christmas hand creams you'll see on that one page for $1.50 each. I'm going to tell you, they're going to go quick. They're going to go because the top sellers are going to be ringing in those bad boys. So when this happens, as far as the sale thing, I'm urging everybody to at least place their first order at the beginning of the campaign for anything they want in the sale part of this book, because otherwise you're going to be scavengers just picking through what they have. So for, my team, my tribe, I want to make sure that they get the most of this, if that makes sense. So what you're thinking, Laura, is absolutely spot on.
Hey, Molly.
Yes.
I don't know if anyone has seen also, I looked ahead in campaign 17.
Uh-huh.
The good buys, I know that's all discontinued stuff, but similar to what's in the catalog now. If you look at the good buys, any $40 purchase in the good buys, you can get a free Frozen 2 singing Anna.
Yes.
I think that's a 25-inch plus. So, I mean, that would be an awesome Christmas gift for a little kid, or even for
absolutely.
Apple as well.
I agree. And always keep in mind, and this is why I say this is good for things you want to do. For these pages and the good buys, as Alexandra just said, these are all final sales. There's no, well, this really isn't what I expected, blah, blah, blah. And you can't, while supplies last, final sales, no returns. But see, when you're an Avon rep and you already know the quality because we've seen it from the campaigns, you know where the good deals are, like the lip balm she was saying, and like the things that Alex are talking about. These are great buys. And when they give this option to say, and you can get this one, if it's a $40, yes, do it. Take advantage, because between now 17 and 26, this is a time to press, whether it's Premiere, PC, if maybe you want to make Honor Society for the first time, Rose Circle. I don't know what this is. For the majority of our team, it's going to be making that. So my point is, make sure that you are taking advantage of stuff like this without putting yourself in major debt. Look, if you're going to buy it and just buy it and you don't have a plan for it, that's not smart, guys. I'm not telling you to do that. I don't want you to buy stuff just simply to buy it. I want you to buy stuff so that you can use that thinking cap and say, how can I move these products or make this more accessible and turn my customers, maybe some people who haven't ordered in a while. Maybe you want to say, really missed you, wanted to send you something. I've been doing that with some of my customers who haven't ordered in 2 or 3 months. I know it's probably just hard times for them. So I'm just letting them know I haven't forgotten about them. So I'm just letting them know, especially with these lip balms and everything, hey, you know what? Just wanted to send you a product. Thank you for being that person, for shopping with me. Hope all is well, Molly, and sending it. And I just do a couple every week. I don't do like 50 of them. Even me, I don't do that. Like, okay, let me just go spend $180 in postage right now, and let me send all this out. No, and when you're new, and I don't care if you have been in for a while, you pace yourself. This is a business that is ongoing every 2 weeks, but what you should have is something in plan to do this, to do something like this. Maybe it's somebody who's always said they look at your catalog, but maybe they've never bought from you. You will never touch somebody if you don't reach out and try to touch them. So however that looks like for you, whether that's samples, whether that's lip balms, whether that's, they have a lot of these trial size creams. All of this stuff can be sent first class. It doesn't have to be sent priority. It's only when it gets over £1 that you have to worry about it being. So you can do this, set yourself a budget. Maybe that's $10 a campaign. Maybe that only means 2 or 3 people. Touching 1 out of 3 people and having them buy from you is huge, And it shows them that, first of all, you care. How are they? Thank you for choosing me. Look forward to your next purchase, whatever that says for you. So think about that, okay? This is going to be probably a big campaign because it is the sale campaign, but in the end, they were very wise because they posted it in the beginning with a product that is 60 years of experience, and they put that on the front. We have a lot of great summer makeup, a lot of deals, and now they can get free bubble bath too. And even if people say, well, I don't like a bubble bath, wouldn't this make a great gift for your niece? Wouldn't this make a great gift for your daughter, for your granddaughter? Are you looking for, this is great. They wrap that up, they send it. You know, these kids, they love to take bubble baths no matter what they say. And yes, they're young. Maybe they're 7 years old. Oh, look at the cat. And then after they use the bubble bath, they can keep the cat. They can put it out there. They can fill it with sand. They can set it up in their room, whatever it looks like. But use the skills you have, but don't ever stop developing new skills or things that you can do. Okay, that's what I would tell you for that. Does anybody have any questions? Anything that they on any of the products or something that you want to do, that you want to share? I don't know what that looks like for a lot of you. At this page, look, most of you who are showing up for these calls, you already have a game plan. You know what's working for you. Most of the people that I can see that are on here, a lot of you, you're always on my list. You saw it. You saw the recognition. You know where you're placing. You know when you're on your game. Because when you can end up in a team of 515 and the top 25, you are getting it done. I'm just going to tell you that. And many of you who were not doing it a year ago, but you're doing it now, let me tell you something. Be proud of yourself. Be very proud. I have some heavy hitters on my team, and most of those who are very heavy have been with this company for 18, 20, 25 years. And I see many of you climbing up. I see you climbing over other people who are normally in those slots. And it is a healthy competition. I love to see it. I'll look and go, oh my goodness, look, here comes Mary. Mary, look at her. She in the top 25. She got this. You know, when Laura hit President's Club, I like lost my stuff. Okay. I lost my stuff for her. You would have thought I hit President's Club because I knew what she was going for. But what I knew even more is what she had been living through in her busy life. And she got it done before campaign 21. That was something that she wanted, and she got it done. She's got Hawaii in her sights, and anything is possible. You just got to keep building, guys. You just got to keep building. You know, also when you send me the email, and this is going to be every campaign, as long as I have brochures and samples, I'm willing to send them. But again, if you do not, Denise always, she's so funny. Denise will send me her email. She's always, the NPS is always, and you know, I take any brochures and samples you have. I never say no. I love that. I love that. So I just want you to know that if I have them, I'm always going to offer them. You may not always get them because I may run out. But if you want them, always put at the end, whether I offered or not, hey, Molly, if you have any more brochures or samples, you know, I think it comes automatically with Denise's now. She just put it on there for that. And I'm like, I know she wants it. It doesn't make you bad if you don't want it. Hey, if you have more than enough, it's okay. For me, I'm just the person, I'm like, give me, I'll have it. I'll find something to do with them. I don't know what, but I'm gonna do something with them. So if you want those, don't forget that as you're sending me, emails, I do like to know what you like this time it's the shirt, the bag, and the towel. A lot of you are great. You're like, I don't care what it is. I just want something because you don't have any of it. And I get that. But if there's something you'd rather have, and I draw your name first or second or whatever, if that's still available, I try to make sure that you're getting what you'd like. So in the email, make sure that this is what you're going to do. In campaign 16 or 17, your job is to email me first and tell me how much your order was, if it was $250 or more. And if it's, and by the way, if you do it in 17 too, that's a second entry for you. Okay. So you have a possibility of getting 2 entries here. Okay. One for 16, one for 17. I can go through and I can look at everybody's sales. I really don't enjoy looking through 520 something of everybody's sales. So I'm going to give you the homework that says, if any of these type prizes are something that you want, you're going to let me know in each campaign. If your order was $250 or more, you're going to let me know what it is, how much your order was. Okay. So how much your order was for, like, campaign 16, my order was $350, Molly. And I will like any of the three prizes, or Molly, I'd really like to have that bag, or I'd really like to have the shirt, or I'd really like to have the towel, whatever it is that looks like. And then PS, if you have brochures or samples, I kind of would like that if y'all have a, be a Denise. That's what we're gonna call it. This is Denise in it. You won't, you don't Denise it. It's all good. If you don't, that's okay too. But the point is, sometimes I feel like I make the homework too tough on you. What I want you to do is be engaged with what your sales are. And I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm writing it down right now so I don't forget. If your sales in 17 beat your sales for 16, I don't care if it's by $1 stinking dollar, you're going to get a third entry. Okay. So, and I know you don't know what your 17 is now, but we're going to be talking. We know this is a 2 campaign incentive. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be talking again. So then we're going to be talking about, we'll review 18 a little bit again, and we're going to review 19. So you're going to tell me what they are each time once you know. If you put in 2 orders, then just wait till the end of the campaign and then send it to me. Just put them both together, because that's what Avon's going to show me. But if it's more in 17 than it is in 16, you're going to have a possibility of 3 entries. And then whoever I pick first is going to get what they like. So what your sales are for 16, which item you would like. Okay, if you have a preference, and then your PS, if you'd like brochures and samples and stuff. And then in 17, you're really going to be doing the same thing, because look, some of you may not be able to send me a homework email for 16 because you don't have a $250 order. But what's great is you still have 17. So if you don't for 16, you'll be able to send the same thing for 17. And then if you have both of them, that's 2 entries. If your 17 outdoes your 16, you've got a third entry. So does all that make sense? That's what we're going to do. Okay. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to keep building. I'm going to keep binding stuff that you can't get anywhere else. And I'm just going to keep offering it to y'all until, I don't know if I'll find that $1,000 Amazon card or whatever, but and then look, Lee and I have decided ongoing. 42,000 is the magic number. When that happens, the Amazon cards are in play. I don't have to keep putting it out there. I'll keep adding it from time to time to remind you. But when we get back to hitting those numbers again, then we are going to start giving away the $250 Amazon gift cards. And we're just going to we're raking it in. I'll also do what I did. I did the product bundles. We're going to do that too. So we're going to be giving that kind of stuff away. Okay. So if you haven't put in your order or your second order, I know we'll see that by tomorrow. If you have team members on that are not on here, I am going to send out the last call for orders tonight, so that no orders will know they need to. So hopefully it'll help get us to that 42. We're on our way back up, guys. Summer's getting ready to officially, vacation time, come to a close here in the next couple of campaigns. So we're going to get back. People who are just dabbling are going to get back to wanting to make some money. So I look forward to us hitting those numbers. I know we will. And the more we hit those numbers, the more money I have to give away then. That's what it comes down to. The reason we're able to do that, to be quite honest, is because every time we hit 42,000, they give us a bonus for that as executives. If I don't hit it, I don't get it. But we always like at least half of that bonus to go into the team. I know I could give it to you just in products, but I would like to give it to you in an Amazon card, something over and above that you could use for other things you might not be able to get with Avon. That's what I'm hoping. The other thing, for those who were with me in 2020, and I think the majority of you were, we were part of the $1 Million Club because of you. And I'm not going to deal with this probably until after my surgery in October. But Avon has given me $5,000 to spend on my team. Now, don't get too excited. I have to spend it. I can't give you money because believe me, I was the first one in the queue asking, can I just give them gift cards? Because they all love money on my team. Just saying, they love money. And they were like, Molly, it must be just more memorable than that. I'm like, nothing's more memorable than paying your electric bill. Thank you very much when you can't. I'm just going to say that right now. Okay. So they won't let me do that, but they have this great gift selection. And although I would love to be able to share it with everybody, $5,000 is not nearly as much as everybody thinks it is. It's a lot to me, but when you're having to divide it up. So there's a lot of you who have hit goals. We're going to be fish bowling premier levels and above for sales. And of course, our leaders. And I'm going to be picking some gifts and you guys will be getting some gifts. I have to do this before the end of December. I just don't think I'm even going to attempt it until after I get my surgery out of the way. It just keeping my brain where it needs to be right now until October 7th is exactly what it's what I got to do. And then look, I'm good. Believe me, me and God got a lot of peace we got going on right now. We in a whole lot better place than we were, believe me. He tired of hearing from me. That's all I'm going to say. He tired. But I am going to do that. And Michael Sinchdak said that I have until the end of the year. So if something shows up and it says it's from me and Lee, we knew what we was doing. We was just sending you something. That's all, just because you special and all like that. So Marianne is doing something on her end too. I think she's maybe mostly doing it with leaders. I'm not sure what she's doing. I think she's doing a getaway with, I don't know. I'm not even going to say what all, because I don't know what she's doing with that part of it. But for me, $5,000 goes a lot further rewarding you guys with things than to make you responsible for travel, to get somewhere, to be with me. And I want you there, but you can't afford to get there. And I get that. So I'm just going to kind of see what they have to offer. And they got some nice gifts too. And, so if you get something, you're pretty awesome. If you don't get something, you're still awesome. They just should have given me 20,000 instead of 5,000. That's all I'm gonna say about that, right? I'm like, oh, our team does $1 million, $5,000. Wow, when you break that down, that's not a whole lot. But for the people who are who show up for this, and right here, this group who has shown up for this call, for the majority of you, there has been massive growth. And do not think it does not go unnoticed. It does go noticed. I keep these reports from all year long for a reason, because I know who the movers and the shakers are. And I know you may only feel like some of you are wiggling your little tail feathers, but I got to tell you something. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and it all starts with wanting to wiggle that first tail feather. And before you know it, you goo goo gaga all over, and people thinking you're having a seizure or something because you're so excited about your business. That's what it's all about. Okay. So, but when you do, in case you're on my team and you've only been with me the last 6 months, this has nothing to, even if you're killing it now, this has got nothing to do with 2021. This all has to do with 2020 and where you were at that time. And I don't know if everybody's doing it that way, but that's what they gave us the money for, was for the 2020 year. So once we get to selecting and doing all that stuff, we're just going to tell you how special you are. And in the meantime, I'm just doing it with shirts, bags, towels, samples, brochures, anything I can. I'd give you my firstborn, but his wife would get upset. So I can't do that. So it's all good. All right. So I love you guys. Amy, I can't tell you how good it is to see you back on these. I know you didn't talk a lot tonight, but just to see your face on here, see you show up, I appreciate that. Alex, a million times great to see you back on here. I know how busy you're it's just good to see you back. Kim got on late. Kim, good to have you on here. Kim is one of our top sellers on our team. She doesn't say a whole lot down here. She don't have to. She's too busy selling. Let me just say that. She's moving and she's shaking. Linda, I love it when you show up. It's amazing. Tina's been gone a little while. She's back. Good to see her. Laura, I was so glad you were on here because I just wanted to celebrate President's Club with you. Mary, you're on the list left and right anymore. I can't figure it out, girl, but whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I'm very proud of you. That's awesome. And Denise, You make me smile every day, and seeing you keep going no matter what, girl, I know you're doing something with the brochures and stuff because I'm watching the sales come in. So just keep doing it. And anybody who's on replay, who takes the time to listen to this, who's on our team, you can be anywhere that you want to be. It does take a lot of work. It does take dedication. It does take getting it done every single campaign. I have been very humbled by what has been going on with me for the last couple of months, because to be quite honest, I haven't completely been at my best, whether it is for you or even for my customers. It's so easy for me to say, keep going, no matter what, you've got this, fit it in. It is what it is. I got to tell you something. I found myself saying that a lot, and God said, let me show you what that's like when you've got something going on in your life. It's not always easy. I'm not going to tell you how to work my business. I'm telling you, I haven't been 100%. I'm getting back to it. So if you feel that way, it's okay. You're still here. You can get done anything you want to in your time, in God's time. You can do this. Just don't give up. Don't quit. Come back. Guess what? It's not the last year. We got another year after this. We're going to kill 2022. Okay. So keep doing what you're doing. Support each other. Love one another. And I'm looking forward to the 42,000 so I can spend some more money on y'all. So let's get it done. Okay. Love you. If you need me, you know how to raise me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.